How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Garage 99. In today's video, we are changing the rear end out of my Mazda Miata. This is our Torsen limited slip out of the other car that we had. We're getting close to the end of this quarantine, I hope. Fingers crossed. It's starting to get a little warmer out, and we're hoping to hit a track day soon. So if we can put a limited slip in there, it might help us a little bit with our driving or rear end control. So we're gonna go ahead and get this guy put into there. Now, I'm not really sure if the rear end that we have in the car right now is an open diff or if it is a limited slip. However, we are gonna start taking it apart. There's no real way to tell. I'll kind of explain a little bit more once we get it up in the air. But for right now, we're just gonna start disassembling it. And then once we get to the point of where we can tell if the one that we have in the car is an open diff or a limited slip, we'll go from there. Now that we've got this car jacked up and got the tires off, we're probably gonna have to unbolt the exhaust all the way from the catback and this little factory subframe brace at the bottom here. All right, just a little update. Brian came over and gave me a hand, so did my dad, but we got both the diffs out. It's a pain in the ass trying to get this diff out because there's this guy right here really hangs up on the bottom, and then same thing on the top, so it's hard to get that out. We're trying to press it out right now. That is the old one. As you can see, there's a bar in the center of it, or something. I guess that's an open diff. And then this one is completely open. It's a Torsen limited slip type 1. A lot better than that one, so. And then we need a limited slip for the jack. Going for a little drive. Brian was nice and let me drive his car because he's a badass. What is this? This is a 2012. Oh my god, torque. I don't have cars that have that. Alright, well, I mean, the clutch is so stiff, but it's very easy to engage.
It's a heavier clutch compared to, well, yours.
Yeah. Ooh, nice little burbles when you downshift. I like that.
It's so much fun.
She warmed up? Almost.
Yeah, she's good enough.
I've never driven a 5.0 before, so this is a nice little like entry into my dad's car because his has got 200 horse more than this from the factory. Okay, a little something there. So what is like the safest time to go like wide open throttle on this car? Like probably third, fourth gear?
Second gear's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, first gear you're just gonna spin like crazy.
Huh.
I mean, you can do it first gear.
It sounds so good on decel.
I know, I love it. Once it has the X pipe in, it'll do a little bit more gurgles. This is a nice, like, comfortable. It's super. I love the interior.
Smooth power too.
You know what I mean? How it spins.
It just starts to, but it seems like, does it start to get away from you though? If you lay into it?
A little bit.
I never had a V8. My first car I'm hoping is a C5, but it's just such a different. If you've never driven a V8 car that with power, it's just such a different.
I've always had V8 cars.
It's so linear. All right, we just got back from the store with my buddy. He just left, but we did end up actually putting in 75/90 gear oil. Oh crap, I forgot that's open. So we tried doing a couple different things to finish putting the gear oil in. The angle that this thing is at and the way that we were putting it in, it's just, we need one of those bleeder valve things where it kind of pumps the fluid in. So my dad has one of those. I'm gonna grab it tomorrow and I'm gonna finish this up. I got a little carried away with the washer. We just got one of these new foaming sprayers, the Coyote. I'm not sponsored by them, but I did just use it to wash all 3 of those cars and they look amazing. Mind you, my car was already clean. I did not touch the cars. I sprayed water, sprayed soap, and spray the water and kind of let them air dry. These things look ridiculous. My car was already super clean. Hers was pretty filthy. I'd give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10, and it took me probably a half hour to do all 3 cars. So if those of you who are out there have like, you know, water spots, or there's like a slight dust or something, or pollen from springtime on your car and your car's already clean underneath, definitely get one of these or use the one with the power washer, because it did a really good job. I'm pretty impressed. We did also end up having to cut the cat bolts, like just about all of them off. They were pretty seized on there. That is the original cat. That could be pretty gummed up. It is a 22-year-old 130,000 mile car. I think we're just gonna go with a catless resonated pipe to bolt into there. So once we get that in, get the rest of that fluid in there, and get the steering wheel. Oh, you guys don't even know about that. Once we get all that stuff put together, we're gonna see how this limited slip does on these 185s that are my spare wheels. So it's the next day. I finally got that pump from my dad. What I recommend if you guys are trying to work against gravity here, getting one of these little pumps. I just poured the rest of that oil into that cap, and then it just went right inside there. It was almost effortless. So we're gonna get that tightened up. Just got word that my steering wheel was shipped out, but we're still waiting on the resonator delete, which I just ordered yesterday. So I think that's gonna conclude today's video. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. This is gonna be part 1 of 2. Part 2 hopefully will contain a burnout or donuts. I'm gonna try and do both, but stay tuned guys, it's gonna be cool. Peace out, keep turning those gears.